All right, folks, welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Speed Gaming fans around the globe. I'm WXFan21, joined once again by Diametheus on tracking. Welcome to Game 2 between Pirate and SpiffyThomas. SpiffyThomas taking Game 1 of this best-of-3 series. And I am very much looking forward to this. It was a good race to get things started. Diametheus struggled just a little bit on the start, but that is completely okay. We'll see if this seed is better for Pirate. So, Diametheus, much appreciated for you being back on tracking once again. And again, folks, if you want to volunteer, do commentary and/or tracking, make sure you join that Speed Gaming Live 2024 Discord. Links for volunteering are at the top of the page. If you have questions about volunteering, ask in the Discord. But let's freaking go! SpiffyThomas, the number 2 seed. Pirate, the number 31 seed. Then we've had plenty of upsets to get things started in the upper bracket. This is the last round 1 upper bracket match. And it's once again very close, neck and neck to get things started. Oh, Biffy, that could be a problem, but it turns out not to be. Finds the back of Gauntlet. Pirate's going to find double missiles. Spiffy reset. We'll see if this comes into play. See if missiles are needed for right side. It is not. Pirate also reset, but Spiffy finds screw attack. And an energy tank. All right, Chad, I'm going to start the line. I want you all to finish it. What do I typically have to say when I'm on Map Rando commentary? Save early, save what? Save early, save what? Say it in the Twitch chat. Let's go. Save early, save often. Thank you, RJ. The rest of you with your funny little jokes. Yes, save the animals. It's save early, save frames. I love it. At least you're all having a ton of fun. Map Rando, you want to save early, save often, and get to the map stations as soon as you can. Finding other energy tanks, Spiffy is not going to go through Speed Booster Highway. We got a Heroes fan on the Twitch chat. Nice speed booster again. So we have found speed really early on in these first 2 seeds of this best of 3. Well, that was worth it. Spiffy heads back to Speed Booster Highway after getting speed and finds Ice Beam. Still no ammo to get things started. Pirate heads up and to the right after they get their Speed Booster. Oh, is that what happened to Heroes? That was such a good show. Yeah, Season 4 was kind of meh. I thought Season 3 was actually really, really good. We can talk about heroes afterwards. Right now, we have found Red Tower. And Pirate sees the map station and elects to not go for it. Okay, wants to use speed jump. I don't know why he did that. Spiffy finds the map station. Let's take a look. We got early supers that has a major. Plasma has a major. We've got another major over in Criteria. We've got major at Climb Supers. Criteria loaded the seed. Iffy to go across the Forgotten Highway. Pirate's gonna take a refill and a safety save back at the ship. First missiles of the seed, folks! Come on, charge beam. Oh! Grapple beam. If he doesn't want to get potentially soft-locked by getting the other missile. I'll tell you a funny story about Heroes. Not only did my dad and I watch it, and we would constantly catch up on it just at the blacklist, but Heroes, when it came out, I was in high school, and my first period teacher and I would chat about Heroes. I think it was Tuesday mornings after we watched it on Monday nights, and we'd chat about Heroes during the announcements. It was great. All right, Spiffy. Now that you have all the map info that you need, where are you headed? It's like down and to the right to grab this major. Again, we didn't have missiles at the start when they found these doors. So these are the Climb Supers major, aka Ream Supers. And Spiffy has no more. Oh, can't get there. Pirate's gonna go get their map station. Very even race back and forth. No one really has the advantage. They got the same items. They got the same energy tanks. Pirate just basically has the disadvantage of not being able to get the map station. That's about to change. Then going to get the early supers items. That's it. So off to the wrecked ship goes SpiffyThomas. And it's Everest. Everest. And here's one of those recharge rooms. If you missed last seed, with map rando, the game automatically throughout certain parts of the maps will go ahead and give you. Oh, there's Morphball. It'll give you these recharge rooms. So the room Spiffy's in now is considered a recharge room. You see Spiffy quickly taking a little bit of a refill. These are here specifically for it. Oh, Batoon! Yeah, Spiffy's not going to go to you right now. There is no way to defeat you right now. Any Orb fans in chat? Orb? There you go. All right. Derp. I kind of now want to see a randomizer where Morph Ball becomes a cylinder. I want to see that now. There's bombs. So Spiffy getting Morph Ball, you have to go back to criteria to get this Ream Supers, aka Climb Supers items. We know that's bombs. There's a Brinstar door Pirate just spotted. And Pirate's gonna go the wrong way! Pirate needs to go to the wrecked ship to get Morph. Oh, this could come back to Pirate! This is not good! Pirate might be thinking, let me go to Brinstar. Spiffy's gonna go grab both of these missiles here. Again, very low on ammo to get things started. 20 missiles total. Pirate's thinking about it, and is gonna go for it. And is not gonna go for it. Spiffy's gonna pick up supers. So, one thing again, if you have never seen Map Rando before, Map Rando is unique in how the map is set up for items. The regular small dots that you see are missile packs. There'll never be anything else. The hollow dots can either be a super missile, power bomb, energy tank, or reserve tank. The giant dots that look like they're in bold, like they're bolded, are majors. The pluses are energy refills stations. The missiles are ammo refill stations. Again, another beautiful uniqueness to Map Rando. It is an ammo refill, so it'll refill missiles, supers, and power bombs. Spiffy's gonna take a quick refill here on ammo before heading out. Pirate's about to come across Morph Ball up in Billy Mays. Billy Mays! Oh! Pirate finds Batoon. Alright, SpiffyThomas into Brinstar. Nice short charge. Spiffy's gonna go for this, and it's Spacer Beam. There we go. Pirate's got more. Spiffy's got Spacer. SpiffyThomas finding West Ocean. Running off Ice Beam for the time being. Charge Beam again in West Ocean! Dang! Same as last seed. So to answer Twitch chat's question, this restream is on a 10-minute delay. Well, their games are on a 10-minute delay. They've already been playing this game for 24 minutes. There was a 10-minute delay with these Super Metroid races for randos. Spiffy! I'm gonna take a guess and say Wreck Ship Room. No, it's not! Oh, to the left was Dragon. Ocean. There's only one other major here. And that's the one up in Wall Mama Turtle. Spiffy's thinking about it. Ah, thank you, IKEA. 30 to 45-second delay if you're watching their individual streams. That's what it is. Thank you, IKEA. Well, here we go. Spiffy's out to Mama Turtle. Pirates over the way to Gauntlet. Back of Gauntlet. Spiffy needs to be able to charge this up. Needs to be able to find it. And can you? Yes. Go Shine Spark. There you go. Gets the missile. Nice jump. And it's high jump boots. Beautiful find from Spiffy. Okay, it's a Dortatorian being found. And that map station's pretty far away. So, really, this would be a very tough Dragon fight. We have grapple, but still. Grapple jumps are not in logic. And Spiffy did take, looks like a reset back to the station, so I have to go through this again. Spiffy gonna take this short charge and go all the way back through Gauntlet and say, nope, not today. Being very careful of that acid. So now you figure out where to go here. Do you go to Criteria? Where do you go? You see the other majors, top left side of Criteria. You have high jump for them now. Again, one is Plasma. You have Screw Attack to defeat the pirates. Can you get there, though? Is it logically there? That's what we're going to find out by heading through the rooms. Spiffy gonna head back up to Criteria. Spiffy's thinking about it. Spiffy gonna head back down, maybe wanting some additional ammo. So pirate with bombs. Pirates got more missiles, finding their way to Brinstar. Pirate's gonna be very happy about this. Pirate looked okay by that. Pirate was like, yep. So this is where Pirate's gonna make an unfortunate mistake. Pirate does not have the map station info that's right there, was close to the room where he was. And Pirate's gonna continue to go, and unfortunately is going to lose some time. Especially now being here in the baby skip room. Yep, now has to go back and hang out with the baby. You see the smile, he's like, yup, whoopsie. Oh, by the way, to answer Derp's question, what was to the end of Gauntlet? That would be a statue in your honor, kind Derp. The statue's got to take a look at you in all of your glory. I'm only kidding. Apparently it was East Ocean. SpiffyThomas gets through Green Hill Zone's wave gate. Or the gate, rather, since he entered from the wrong side. Another energy tank. We might not be finding Varia for a bit, folks. Spartacus, you can ask Aussie and the rest of the developers about that. Spiffy gets the pancakes. I don't know if we're gonna call again. I don't think we're gonna come across Varia anytime soon. And it's not the plasma room, it's the Fireflies check. X-ray. 5 energy tanks makes me think there could be a couple of heated runs in store. So that's it for majors and criteria, I believe. Pirate checking. They're going to come across that high jump boost in Mama Turtle's room. The question is Pirate going to defeat Dragon? That'll be the big question. Gravity being found puts Dragon in logic. Grapple jumps are not in logic in hard settings. Nice high jump for Pirate. Spiffy back into Everest. Gonna make this a heck of a lot easier now. We'll see what the wrecked ship has in store. We have not seen the map station, but it's Aqueduct. Can easily get these items here. Gravity plus speed booster. Spiffy just showing off with a short charge. It's gonna be a power bomb and a missile tank. Okay. So, Derp the Great makes a really interesting point here about heated run rooms, and we'll take a look at this map station first. Wow, the wreck ship has nothing. Absolutely nothing. And takes a reset. Don't blame him. So, a question was asked in chat, and it's from Hefe. Makes a really good point. Hefe says, how do you get over the anxiety of health draining in hell runs? Or heated runs? Derp says it comes on a lot of experience, and once you've done them a few times, it's a lot less scary. It's true. I would agree with that. However, I think the other thing, too, is you want to be as conscious as you can about your health. And the more and more you play, like Derp said, and you get the experience, the more you're actually going to be able to understand, you know, how much health you really can take in each room, the damages. Practicing some of these rooms and a practice mod can help as well. So stuff like that. I personally don't like doing heated runs, but, you know, the more you do it, the better it is. A lot less scary they will be. So Spiffy did decide to go back for those power bombs, and then it decides to go right back into Criteria. Pirate, about 5-10 minutes behind SpiffyThomas right now. Spiffy's gonna take a save and a refill back at the ship. Exclamation point R in the Twitch chat to follow these amazing runners. Exclamation point C to follow the commentary and tracking team. Big shout out to Diametheus for tracking. Pirate's gonna get their 5th energy. They already got their energy tank here. This could take again. This is one of those refill rooms I was talking about. Spiffy's now gonna head back to Dragon. We gotta see this it's gonna be progression here on Brinstar. You know we have to defeat Dragon. That's only be one of the 4 bosses defeated. And quite frankly, it's the only boss that we found so far. We've seen Torian, which is East Ocean, at the end of Gauntlet. Spiffy's gonna go to Dragon. While you're here, you've got everything you need to defeat Dragon. You've got space, you've got gravity. Well, you don't have space, you have high jump and gravity. You can gravity jump out of this room if needed. MLB trade deadline is getting busy. We'll see Spiffy hit. Oh, nice Shine Spark on the Dragon again. And now Spiffy's setting up for a little crispy Dragon. Nice from Spiffy. Alright, folks, get your crispy fried shrimp here. Buy one, get one 50% off. $33.95 for your first portion of crispy fried shrimp. Get your second portion 50% off. I'm only kidding. Spiffy's probably gonna head into Torian with Gravity Suit. This puts East Ocean in the logic. Again, including high jump. East Ocean gonna be one of those pain in the you-know-what rooms. Some of the water portions, unfortunately, is just a little tough without high jump and or gravity suit. Pirate's gonna go for climb supers. You already have bombs. Where are you going? Thank you, Bird. Appreciate that. But right now, this is, as always, this is about the runners. Game 3 will be right after this if needed, but with the way Spiffy is moving, Spiffy is firmly in the lead over Pirate. Now, this is the last upper bracket round 1 matchup. This is a double elimination bracket, all games, best of 3. Beautiful pixel wall jump there by Spiffy. Heads up the elevator, gonna get ever closer to that map station. Spiffy finding Main Street and is gonna actually head back down into Maze, which should connect us, right, should connect the runners right into the Torian map station. There is your Discord link for the Speedgaming Live 2024 Discord. Is this the room with... It's not Fantoon. We don't have any right at connecting rooms. That's the Meridia room. Meridia map room. Crockemeyer is holding a major, folks. And Ridley is here. I didn't see any connectors. But Ridley's here. No Varia suit to defeat Ridley with. So Croc could very well be holding Varia. Lava Lizard! Alright, it's time to see what the major is. I'm guessing Varia. No, it's gonna be Wave Beam! So charge, Wave, and Phaser. This is the any % beam combo. Folks, if you like Super Metroid Rando action, we have tons for you here today on Speedgaming. Of course, we have this best of 3 between Pirate and SpiffyThomas right now. 8 p.m. Eastern, Eddie versus Nido. Best of 3 begins. It's back-to-back-to-back. In the Dash Randomizer tournament over on Speedgaming 2 happening right now. Count Cranberry versus IP. 6 p.m. it's Nitro versus Sunwoo Farmer. And then 12:40 a.m. Eastern, Zeb versus Vibrant Colors on the main Speedgaming channel. Nitro versus Sunwoo Farmers on Speedgaming 4. And Eddie versus Nido tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, again, Map Rando tournament. Best of 3, back-to-back-to-back. Eamon and I got you covered for Game 1, and then I'll be on comms for Games 2 and 3 as well. And we do have someone else that's submitted for the night games as well, which will be pretty cool. I got you set on comms, folks, all day long. What would be nice if this seed would be able to show us where the heck our progression is. Back to Brinstar goes SpiffyThomas. Pirate heading for their other majors. They're going to get their gravity suit. And there we go. Meridia. Oh, a good find in Parlor, and there is a really good chance that this is Phantoon. It is going to be the wreck ship map station, which means right here to the right, this is going to be Phantoon. Most likely, and... Okay, it's a boss, but it's not Phantoon, it's Mother Brain! What the... bleep? Yep, that is, So yeah, there's Phantoon. Okay, I was gonna say had to be one of the two doors. SpiffyThomas was very excited about that. Finally getting that wave gate. Well, I guess backwards normal gate. It's not really a wave gate. All right, 1 major, 2. Spiffy's gonna go check the majors first. And then you actually have to route back into Brinstar to head down a toilet to go to Norfair. So this is a West Meridia room with 2 items. We'll see what major this is. And it's gonna be one of Chad's favorite items. It's Spring Ball. I know there are some Spring Ball lovers out there that are watching this. Spring Ball's nice, but we have really all the movement tech that we need at this point. So like I said, Spiffy's gonna have to basically go get the majors, and then route back into Brinstar to head to Toilet, which is gonna go Brinstar to Norfair, which is where we're gonna find Kraid. Once again, folks, I want to give a big shout out to all of you here that are watching. I hope you all have an outstanding weekend. Get outside, enjoy the weather if you can. Also, can we get a big shout out for all of the tournament organizers and Map Rando devs that are putting this entire event on? I love Map Rando. This is by far probably my favorite randomizer to commentate and to play. I love this, just the uniqueness of Map Rando. Yep, Diometheus pointing out what I said earlier. The full any percent beam combo. Space jump, it's a nice find. Again, it's a Varia hunt. So again, big shout out to Aussie and the rest of the dev team, Aussie, MM2 Nest Cartridge, and all the other tournament organizers that are putting this on. There's the Super Metroid Map Rando tournament. There's the Dash Randomizer tournament. Shout out to Kip and the rest of the Dash development team. And Super Metroid Any Percent tournament's going to be coming up soon as well. A lot of Super Metroid action. I am very excited for all the Super Metroid action coming up. So let's see. Pirate's still in the wreck ship. Spiffy is going to need to be able to head all the way back to Brinster. That's the progression at this point. There's only 2 majors left. It's Plasma and Varia Suit. The problem is Spiffy's got 7 energy tanks, which, yes, you can beat Ridley with it, but it has to be an insanely great Ridley fight with little to no mistakes. With no Varia Suit. You don't have Plasma, which is going to make this very difficult. So, Toilet's going to go from Brainstar past us through Meridia into Norfair in a nice, fine blue tower. Okay, bowling room, Spiffy found. Spiffy also has found tube. So Spiffy's gonna head back to Blue Tower and actually go down. Nice Moonfall. Moonfall screw attack. You show those pirates who's boss, Spiffy. Spazer room. Or the room before Spazer, rather. Pirate finally finding their way back to Brinstar. They're on the right track. Pirate can make up a lot of time if they don't head to Meridia. Big pink for SpiffyThomas, who's gonna find the map station. There is Kraid. And there's 1 major and 2. There's Plasma, there's Varia. Which is which, and which are they going for? If I'm Spiffy, I'm gonna head. See, the problem is you have to go through either Lava Dive, you have to go through, I believe that's the room above Croc entryway that has Green Gate. You have to be careful because those are a massive amounts of heated rooms, but Spiffy's got 7 energy tanks to get through there. I'm making a play for Kraid. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm making a play for Kraid. Agreed. Get the major on the way. Dino Jam, Cat Jam, whatever you want to say it. Get those Dino dancers in chat. The greatness that is the Lower Norfair theme music. Alright, Spiffy. You got 2 majors. Which major are you gonna hit on your way? Is it going to be Varia? Is it going to be Plasma? Neither one super matter, well, neither one matters for Kraid. And it's Varia Suit! Spiffy does not need to go out of his way. Spiffy has found Varia. Spiffy is in go mode. Microwave you need Plasma for. Pirate needs to be extremely careful. 71 energy remains for Pirate. Spiffy bomb jumping into position for the quick Kraid kill. Pirate, please. Nice quick Kraid kill again from SpiffyThomas. the Spiffy one. Spiffy McSpiffy. Nice! Dragon has been defeated. Spiffy is going to take an ammo recharge. And again, if you are unfamiliar with this, the changes of quality of life, instead of a missile refill, it is an ammo refill. It'll refill your missiles, your supers, and your power bombs. Spiffy is in go mode ever since he came across Varia suit. Now it's a play for Wrigley, and we know Mother Brain where Mother Brain is. So now Spiffy heading back to Big Pink. Oh, Spiffy is going for plasma. You know what that means, folks. That means that Diametheus is gonna unlock the objective completed tracker. Okay, I'm kidding. It's not an actual objective, but it's cool to see. Grabs extra missiles, plasma. There you go. All items are complete on the tracker. The tracker, my apologies, that Bostonian accent just came out. Spiffy's in the right spot. Spiffy is in Norfair, but Spiffy is actually headed, again, the right way. My apologies. I was looking at Pirate. Pirate's in the right room. Pirate's in bowling. Spiffy's going back to defeat Ridley and then the Mother Brain. One more reminder, folks, as Spiffy makes his way back on over to defeat Wrigley. We have another best of 3 tonight. Eddie versus Nitto. Right here on the main Speedgaming channel. Emmett and I get you for comms on Game 1 at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then, again, this is a back-to-back-to-back tonight. So Game 1, Game 2, Game 3. And then tomorrow, we got loaded games. We've got Bressingham versus Derp. That is back-to-back-to-back, starting at 11 a.m. Eastern. Tony T. Young versus Kizatoon best of 3, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. And then we've got Nevdi versus Mo to finish off the night. The map rando, 10 p.m. Eastern. Outstanding. Old Drop, I hope I get a chance to do commentary with you. It'll be a ton of fun. Alright, Pirate picking up some more missiles. Spiffy basically shooting Ridley with those plasma shots. So this is the best beam combo in the game. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Charge, Ice, Wave, and Plasma is the best beam combo in the game. You saw SpiffyThomas taking advantage of Ridley's AI. Once Ridley's defeated, it'll hang around to try to grab Samus. It'll be a different AI pattern. So nicely done from SpiffyThomas. Spiffy is going to defeat Mother Brain and finish off this seed. Unless something changes. Can Pirate pull this back out? All 4 bosses still to defeat? Is Spiffy going to make a mistake? Well, we're going to find out. Pirate's going to take a very quick recharge. Also, by the way, folks, if I haven't mentioned, there's one other unique thing. If you've never played Map Rando before, once you defeat Mother Brain and get the Hyper Beam, in Map Rando, you get every item in the game at your disposal to use. So if you don't have, let's say you don't have High Jump, you don't have Space Jump, and you don't have Spring Ball. Once you get Hyper Beam, you have them. It's a full, complete upgrade on your way out. So yes, Pirate has defeated Dragon. My apologies. I am probably not going to be doing any commentary for a good portion of the day tomorrow. I am going to be at Fenway Park at 6 in the morning. Nice shine spark here from Pirate to get over that. Probably wanted to get across the entire room. Tomorrow is the annual Run to Home Base charity event. I'm volunteering a part of this year. Been running/walking the event for the last several years. Been a part of this thing since 2016 and back at it again. Amazing organization. Highly recommend if you're interested in helping out the United States Armed Services. It's a great organization for that. The Home Base organization helps active duty men and women and veterans deal with the invisible wounds of war. Big shout outs to them. They are outstanding. Right now, Mother Brain's getting some wounds herself from this battle with Samus. Thank you, Fishing. Yep, it's a quality of life setting here for this tournament. Pirate's gonna go and take on Kraid. But that will do it. SpiffyThomas, it's time for the escape! Thank you, Skepticon, it is. I think Spiffy took a save there. Minute 45 on the escape. From Meridia back to Brinstar. Pirate has defeated Kraid. Pirate's gonna need a lot of help to try coming back into this. Spiffy to die on the escapes. Probably several times to have any chance here in this seed. Or in this game if he wants to get to a game 3. Spiffy, minute 15 on the escape. Back to the lower key hunter room. Enter criteria goes the climb. It's going to be a play for Ream Supers, aka Climb Supers. Nice shine spark. Gotta get across these spikes. Alright, folks, get ready to get your GGs in chat. Spiffy is back at the landing site. Spiffy is going to defeat Pirate 2-0. The number 2 seed advances in the upper bracket. Pirate heads down to the lower bracket to start their lower bracket run. GG's to Spiffy. GG's to Pirate. What an outstanding best of 3 series from both of them. Well done. We're going to get them both in here for a post-game interview, maybe. I see Pirate hanging out in the setup room. And here they come now. Our 2 racers will get them on up to the stage. And we could talk about this best of 3, because I think it was pretty interesting. Definitely some really interesting beginnings of the seeds. And Aussie has informed us that we have the next matchups. It's going to be Pirate versus Super Sponge, or Super Sponge, and it's going to be SpiffyThomas versus Simo. Oh, I can't wait to see that best of 3.
There it is. Hey,
there they are. GG's to both of you, Pirate and Spiffies. Wow, what a great best of 3.
Hey, thank you very much. GG's to Pirate.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of those very rough starts to both of those seeds.
Yeah. Spiffy, on the first one, my big question is, I'm guessing you found Norfair quickly.
On the first one.
Yeah,
I'll have to double check.
You would have gone up through Wrecked Ship, which was Croc Speedway, and then the middle lore went to Norfair.
Yeah, so I think I found Norfair pretty quickly on that one. I ended up, we discussed it a little bit in the race time chat between our races. And I ended up telling Pirate that I found Gravity at 14 minutes.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I found that really quickly. And then I'm like, you know what? Let's just try to get to map. And I just went as far right, as fast as I could. Eventually, I found Aqueduct and boom, there she lay. Gravity suit.
Yep. No, I ended up going for Wrecked Ship map first. And I just being strung out with no save and praying on the hell run, and I died hard, and that was a big death. Yeah, so I was still in criteria, I think at the 20-minute mark. After that, yes.
Dang.
All good. That's map rando.
That is map rando though. I have to say that neither of these seeds have like the clearest cut, easy beginning that we've seen some baby seeds. We played some baby seeds, especially in the community races and whatnot, where you get like gravity first item or stuff like that. This was not that for sure.
Yeah,
there was a lot of decision making.
How I qualified for the tournament to begin with. Right, something like
you qualified, and that means you're good enough to be here. That's what that means.
Yeah, no, this was fun. In all honesty, I do not think at my best I would have sub-houred either of these seeds, though. These were challenging.
Oh yeah, I would definitely say on the difficulty scale, this is one of the harder ones. Both of these were a little bit harder than normal, than average, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, I was talking about it, game 2, Spiffy, you were still on Varia Hunt at that point, and you had 7 energy tanks, but 5 supers, and that was it. I'm like, so you probably can't beat Ridley because you get the any % beam combo. There's really not enough. It's like you have to have an flawless Ridley fight to be able to even survive on 7 energy tanks. No reserves. Were you just purely on Varia hunt? Because obviously you found Varia and Plasma in the last section you were in. Kind of just talk us through at that point. You've already found Mother Brain. You had already defeated Phantoon. You defeated Dragon. In your mind, were you, I need to find Varia before facing Ridley?
Yeah, so when I poked in the Ridley, I did find East Ocean, and I knew there's no way back. And this was before I went back up to Criteria to find Gravity Suit, because I found High Jump down below. My thought process was, I'm pretty healthy already. I have Screw Attack. So, like, I have a way to kind of dodge a lot of Ridley's damage, and I take reduced damage because I have Gravity. If I can find enough supers to take down Ridley, I can do that with just 7 tanks. So after I found a few more tanks, I'm like, you know what? Ridley is off on his own. I've already discovered this area. I've already gotten all the majors here. I'm gonna have to leave anyways. So let's just look for Varia in charge, and for Varia. So like, you know what? Let's just leave. We'll have to come back anyways. And then from then on, yeah, it was a Varia hunt. I knew I had to find the other bosses anyways. So.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me. So you had gone. It sounds like Spiff, you went to the right entrance of Meridia. Or
yes,
no, this is
I went to the right.
Yeah.
First.
Oh yeah, I never went there. I ended up getting Varia. I'm trying to remember where it was.
So Varia was next to Kraid all the way down in, was it Brinstar or Norfair? I can't remember.
Norfair. Yeah.
Norfair. Yeah, it was right next. It was in the Precious room, just below Kraid. Because Kraid was last boss for me.
Okay. Yeah. No, I ended up getting Gravity Charge, and then I killed Dragon, and I thought.
Yeah.
Maybe that's logic.
Yeah. It was definitely getting Gravity in charge is probably in logic. There's plenty of missiles around too. If you saw, like, my finishing ammo count was, I don't know, 45 missiles.
Oh, I think I killed Dragon with missiles. I think I shot him with 1 super.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise,
just missiles. And made the rest of us sweat watching you, by the way, Mr. Gonna do with like less than 100 energy.
That was gross. Yeah, that was a fun fight. I was like, well, this is working. Yeah, that was probably the funnest moment of the day for me.
Speak for yourself. Commentary had to make it interesting.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, my going in for these was out of respect for my opponent. I have to YOLO and do things like that to even have a prayer. Like, just, you know, pound for pound, playing safe, I'm not going to beat Spiffy any day of the week. But yeah, these were a lot of running around looking for stuff, for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
It was really interesting because, like, for example, game 1, sorry, Spiffy, like, I want to pick your brains on both of us because, and Pirate, I want to start with you. You came across Speed Booster in game 1 up in the upper check of Golden Terizo above the crumble blocks. And then we didn't see you come back to try to get Speed Booster. Was that because you didn't have the extra energy tank? Spiffy, likewise for you. You had the energy tank by going left before you found your Speed Booster. Pirate, would you have tried it again without the energy tank if you didn't find it?
No, with 99, if there was a save and just that room to deal with, I would try it with 99. But the top of that elevator was hot too. So I figured with 99, I'm not going to get past the elevator, through the door, get back out. I don't even know if I could do that. I was very certain it wasn't in logic.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I was fairly certain it wasn't in logic. As soon as I had the E-tank, yes, it was game on to go get it. I knew it was in logic then. Interestingly, though, I did. Who was I talking to about a seed yesterday? There was Crumble Block Shaft in Norfair. And apparently, like, if you enter that from the top right, even with 1 tank, that item is not in logic. So that was kind of in my head. I think there's a significant amount of extra energy required to do stuff like jumping across crumble blocks, where you have to be careful.
Oh, was that the one we were talking about last night, where you were trying to figure out the logic of the... Yeah.
Yeah, so that was kind of hanging on. I was like, definitely with no tanks, is not in.
Yeah.
With 1 tank, yes. But that, after that, it was just strung out with no save and checking door after door. Going, where does this want me to go?
I don't blame you. These were some really interesting seeds. Spiffy, what did you think about the seeds overall?
Which one? The first or the second one?
Both.
Both? Honestly, the first one, the routing on that one was really difficult, I would say, especially towards the beginning. I can't remember clearly what I had to do, but I knew there was a lot of choices and a lot of situations that like a newer runner would actually pretty much really struggle with. I'm trying to recall specifically which one I'm thinking of. Here, you know what? Let me load up the map.
Yeah, same. I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, one's routing was pretty interesting.
So let me think. Quateria, we started basically what I believe to be the bottom left of the entire world. Oh, I also recognized when we were going to the top of the climb, right before a wreck ship in that heated room.
Yep.
That save point was powered down. And
yes.
I knew that fan tune had to be in Quateria, and that fan tune was behind Golden Chorizo. I recognized that instantly.
Yep.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, maybe there's another way around. Maybe I don't need that map. Found the powered down save station. Boom. That means Fantoon's here, and it's behind Golden Chorizo. So I knew I had to come back eventually anyway, which I think really led me to really just take off in Norfair. Just really run wild because I don't know if there's anything else here. I don't want to check an area that I couldn't quite get the map for. Otherwise, I'll be blind checking door for days.
Yeah, I was definitely in the no map mode. I think I went. I mean, you had to go to the far right to find. I think that was power bombs. Terminator.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So, yeah, and then I think one of the next things I checked was wrecked ship. And ended up going for the map and dying to hell runs. And after that, again, that was a painful, painful death because there was no save after ship, basically. So then rather than go back up there, I think I shied away from it and started checking more stuff in Quateria.
It's a tough call to make, especially when heat is all around you there.
Yeah, that the element of, hey, I can't get a map, I seem to be forced to explore without a map. Is just I don't like it.
Makes me uncomfortable when I'm in a situation like that. For sure. Very uncomfortable.
Unpleasant, I should say. It's I like.
Yeah,
hey,
exactly.
I've got a map, and now the challenge is to route well and make good decisions, as opposed to just I'm flying it completely blind.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. Norfair was the basement led to the pre-croc farm room. And then after that was Kraid. So I blind checked Kraid as well, which is very convenient. I ended up getting gravity suit in the aqueduct, as I mentioned before. And then I took the risk. No, I saved before Kraid. I was like, I'll take the risk. I want this map really badly. I want to see how big and how wide and exactly what is in Norfair. The map was in the Red Key Hunter shaft. So we're coming from bottom to mid. In Red Key at the shaft, it's kind of tough, especially with like just 2 tanks or something like that. I think I had 2 tanks at the time, not even full health, but I wanted it.
Did we even have power bombs by then?
I think we had power bombs by then.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure we had power bombs by then.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if. That was probably the other seed where we didn't and had to go back up.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I took the risk and I got the map. I barely got there with like 120 health, which is enough to get out, luckily. So I got that, and then I saw West Ocean at the top left. I had 2 majors, and then I also saw Ridley to the right and 2 more majors to the top right towards Mama Turtle.
Yep,
now,
those are the ones I went.
I went to the right as well. Like the right one's a little bit closer. Sure, I had to get through Red Key Intershaft, but I think we had either plasma or screw attack to get through it. But I was like, you know what? I don't want to go through that. Instead, let's take the sand hall. And I actually almost died in the sand halls. I checked that major in the left sand pit. You died in the sand halls? That's a tragic death right there too.
Yes.
Did you have to do Kraid over again?
I fought Kraid 3 times in this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I mean 2 for 3 Kraid quick kill, so there.
I mean, some people in chat thought you just really, really liked going to Kraid.
I love fighting Kraid so much. Yeah, I think after time number 2, I should have gone back and saved. God, again, it's
It's one of those fool me once.
Yeah.
Shame on you. Fool me twice.
yes.
Yeah. So at this point, I knew Ridley was here. I didn't want to leave him behind, so I'm scurrying for majors. Got the 3 majors to the top right. That did not pan out well. So I'm like, okay, let's check Meridia. It's right there. There's the entrance. We go to Meridia. Get to the map, which is past Big Pink, past the Batu and E-Tank room, past the Big Boy room. Got the map, and I see 1 major and a bunch of circles. I got that major with Space Jump, and I'm like, we don't need this. I reset back to Norfair and go to Meridia again to get what I believe is... I forgot what that item was. It was in the Precious room. I don't know if you went to Meridia or not.
Yeah. Like I was in Big Pink when you finished.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't get any of the items.
Yeah, so I didn't... There was another major there. It didn't pan out for well for me. So I leave Norfair again, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just have to leave Ridley behind. I make my way to the top left of Norfair, and there was Charge Beam. Charge Beam and Ice. I think I had Charge Beam, Ice, and Plasma at this point. I was like, okay, you know what? Oh, no. Maybe it was Varia, because at some point...
No, Varia was upper right in Norfair.
Upper right Norfair? Oh, you're right. It was upper right Norfair. So I already had Varia at this point.
I went first. I got it.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Because right after I got Plasma and Charge, I went straight back to the wreck ship because I knew I had to kill Fantoon. Fantoon's way back in Criteria. So we go all the way back to Golden Chorizo, knock him out, take out Fantoon, come on back, go back to Norfair, kill Ridley. And then at this point, I'm either blind checking Brinstar or Torian. Torian, I stepped in to see where the map was. It was not close. So I turned right back around and peeked Brinstar instead. So I went to Brinstar. I hit pause again, and lo and behold, the map is like directly above me. I'm like, it's pretty far away, but it is above me. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just go for it. I go up there and get the map. Luckily, Dragon and Mother Brain were both right there.
Nice.
Finished it out. Yeah. So I got a little lucky on that routing there. Torian is completely unexplored for me.
You went into Torian, thought about it, looked at the map, and you're like, I'm going to go back to Brinstar, check where that map is, and you ended up with, the 50-50 decision. You went on the...
Exactly. Exactly right.
Cool. Alrighty, racers. Anything else you both want to say before I get us on out of here?
I would like to say thank you to all the people watching and for holding this tournament. I'd like to say thank you to the Map Rando devs, Motto, Aussie, Amiibo Doom, Zeliker, and I believe there's one more, Kyle B. Without them, we wouldn't be here playing this thing. Also to the admins for this tournament, Aussie 101 again, Apathy the Duck, and MM2 Nest Cartridge. Also, thank you to you, WX fan, for commentating this race.
My pleasure. Pirate, what about you?
Well, good lord, Spiffy, did you miss anyone?
I did. I missed you. GG's to my opponent, Pirate253.
No, that was comprehensive, but yes, thank you. Thank you to the devs. Thank you, WX, for the comms. Were you tracking too, by the way? I missed who was tracking on this.
Diametheus has tracked both games. We gotta get the trackers on these over.
Yeah, shout out. Thank you.
Shout outs to their tracker.
Really appreciate it. I got to jump in and do a stint one of these times. But yes, thank you to all. Thank you to anyone viewing. If you haven't followed Spiffy by now, do it. He's an amazing runner. And I think seriously in contention to win this thing. And Spiffy, thank you.
Oh, thank you very much, bud.
This was fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I was saying it during the commentary, like this, of all the different randos I've had a chance to play and or commentate, this by far is my favorite. You just never know what room is going to be next. You don't know what the logic's going to be sometimes till you find a map room. You can come up with anything. It's so much fun. So, well, folks, let me give you a little preview. Because Pirate heads to the lower bracket so they can begin the Cinderella story of going once again to face Spiffy in the grand finals. It's Pirate versus Super Sponge. in the lower bracket for their next race. And then what could be the best of 3 show stealer for this entire tournament. It's SpiffyThomas versus Simo in the next upper bracket. And that's going to stink because these are 2 very talented runners. Pirate also being talented as well, but lost this best of 3. But to see Spiffy and Simo go at it is going to be absolutely insane. So yeah, that's the preview for the next of these 2 runners. Again, folks, if you like any kind of Super Metroid rando, we have tons of it here for you today. Eddie versus Nitto tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, best of 3. I'm back on commentary for that for the entire best of 3. Emmett and I got you for game 1. Dropout and I got you for 2 and 3. Baron of Red on tracking for that. The Dash Randomizer tournament, Count Cranberry versus IPs finishing up on Speedgaming 2. Nitro versus Sunwoo Farmer, 6 p.m. Eastern time. That's over on Speedgaming 4, and if you all are Night Owls and Coasters in the United States, Zeb versus Vibrant Colors tonight, or I guess in the morning, 12:30 a.m. Eastern time, right here on the main Speedgaming channel. And then tomorrow there's a ton of stuff, but for that, you come back tonight and I tell you about tomorrow's racer. For pirate253 and SpiffyThomas, I want to thank you both for an outstanding best of 3 that I got a chance to commentate for you. Really well done by both of you. Diometheus, thank you for tracking and for telling me how to say your name correctly. Much appreciated. Thank you for the tracking. To all of the Map Rando devs and the admins, thanked. Already throughout commentary, thank you all as well. This is a great tournament. Let's keep it going. I'll see you all tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's Eddie versus Nitto. Until then, we will see you next mission. Latest, peoples.
Thanks, all.